I bought 7 shades of the new Catrice Endless Matte liquid lipstick line. I got the shades that I was most excited about, but if you're really excited about this video, I could go back and buy some more and do a full lip swatching video. So let me know what you think about that. Alright, let's get into it. So with this lip formula, they are discontinuing their old liquid lipsticks, which were quite nice and smooth looking on the lips, but they were a little bit sticky. These are truly like a powder dry down. There's not really transfer with these, but they are a little bit more on the drier side, so keep that in mind. So the first shade that I have here is 010 Get Undressed, and this is a little bit more of a cool toned nude, kind of like lighter shade. It has something a little bit peachy in it still. It's kind of like a lighter, like milky brown. So it applies really liquidy, and it takes a little bit of time to dry down, to be honest. Like, it takes a few minutes. By the way, let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so this is the first shade. As you just applied, it feels very liquidy, it feels very soft, kind of like creamy. I'm gonna let this dry down a little bit so you can really see the formula and the finish. Okay, so I've been sitting here for a bit. I think we're pretty close now. I think you can see like what this is gonna be. It's gonna be transfer proof, but as I said, it's gonna be a little bit dry. I do really like this shade. This was 010 Get Undressed. Alright, the second shade that I have here is called 030 Truly Yours, and I've just chosen the more cool tone, nudie, some rosy shades. It's just what I'm into, it's just what I like, and this one looks really good. I really like this taupey cool tone brownie shade. Very excited about this one, so let's apply. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fall shade. Oh yeah, I kind of love these types of colors, but in the end they also frighten me a little bit. Like, I don't reach for them enough, but this is so nice. Yeah, I really like this one. I don't think I'm gonna be sitting here for several minutes every time to show you how it looks like fully dried down. Like, it still has a little bit of shine now. This is such a good color. This is such a good fall color. I'm very excited about this one. Like, this is really, really nice. I'm really happy that I got this one. Gives me kind of like 90s vibes in the best way. Alright, then we have a shade without a sticker. This one didn't come with a sticker, but I looked it up online. This is 040 Wifey. It was pretty easy to spot because this is a really cool tone pink, and I feel like this is a little bit of a standout shade in the range. Like, this looks so nice. A little bit muted, cool toned. Looks like such a good shade. This is a type of color I like, probably with a lip liner. Like, a lip liner would really add the dimension. With this one, you need to take a little bit of time to smooth it out, but in the end it's looking really good. It's looking very bright right now, but I feel like this could be so nice with the right lip liner. I think this could be such a cool color. It's just that really like fresh pink without being too light, at least for me. I think this is gonna be one that I'm gonna play around with, see how I like to wear it. So this was 040 Wifey. Alright, so next up we have the shade that I already tried. I tried it in a short and I tried it in my try on haul as well, with like all of the Catrice products that I've bought from this new range. So if you want to know more about different lip products, like cheek products, things like that, I will link the video in this video. But this is 050 Kiss Me Quick, and this is kind of like a muted pink, a little bit more on the neutral side. I think this is a really beautiful color, really nice, kind of like My Lips but better rosy shade. For me, this is just such an easy to wear color. I think is really pretty. So this was 050 Kiss Me Quick. Alright, a slightly deeper shade. This is 090 No Broken Heart. So we're making a big jump towards 90, and this one is more of a like muted brick red, brown red. It doesn't seem super warm tone. It seems a little bit on the cool tone side, but it still has a brick vibe. Oh, this is so nice for fall as well. I love this. I don't even know how to describe this shade. This is my type of vampy. Apparently I lost the ability to apply lipstick somewhere along the way. This is not going well. Okay, I think I can live with it, knowing that I'm gonna take it off in 2 seconds. So this is a really nice kind of like muted fall, I don't know, kind of like a dark rose lip. I think it's really, really beautiful. I can definitely see myself wearing this in fall time. Like, my mind is already there. It's so hot in the Netherlands right now, but my mind is thinking about my fall makeup and my fall wardrobe. I just love fall fashion so much. I love summer fashion as well. Like, I love the summer dresses, but fall fashion also gets me really excited. Okay, so this was 0.90. No broken hearts. My lips are screaming for help, but we have 2 more to go. We are moving on to 110 Pralines and Flowers, and this one is also a little bit more of a darker shade. This one is kind of like the warm toned sister of 90, because this is also muted, but this is definitely a warm, bricky, like burnt orange, almost brown. A very interesting. I think this is also gonna be a really nice fall shade, but more for like the warm tone lovers. Yeah, this is fall. This is really, it almost has kind of like a yellowy undertone to it, kind of like golden almost. Really interesting. The application is just it's not happening anymore. All right, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the shade. I think it's a really beautiful color. Very interesting. Not really the thing that I would reach for like instantly, immediately, but I like it. I still like it on myself, and I also really like it just with the look that I have on, the vibe that I have going on, like without the eyeshadow. This is actually really cute. Like, if you're looking for kind of like an interesting darker fall nude, like this is it. This is something to look at. So this was 110 Pralines and Flowers. The last shade is gonna be another cool tone shade. This is Candlelight Kiss 120. And well, is it gonna be cool tone? I haven't opened any of these except for shade 50 at first. Like, it's a little bit like neutral. It has a little bit something. It's giving me kind of like mocha vibes. A little bit muted, a little bit darker. Kind of like a muted pink. It has some brown, it has some pink in it. Looks really good once again. I feel like the shade selection in this range is really nice. Oh yeah. If you are someone that's always looking for that not too brown, not too pink, not too warm lipstick, like this looks like a good contender to me. Yeah, this shade is so nice. This is such a good shade. This is such a nice color. I am really enjoying these. These shades make me think a little bit of some of the shades that I used to love from Sephora collection back in 2015, 2016 maybe. They had such good colors. Like, now they have a new range, a new formula, but it kind of makes me think of that in the best way, because they had so many really interesting undertones, interesting muted shades, like very good choices of color. And I feel like this range also has that. I haven't seen the full range. I ordered this online. I haven't seen this in store anywhere yet here in the Netherlands, but I just feel like they did a really great job with choosing these kind of like muted natural shades, and I'm really excited about these. Like, in a way, this is not in my like top 5 liquid lipsticks. Usually I'm more into something that is a little bit more almost like creamy feeling, a little softer. This one fully dries down. I don't feel like it's super drying, but it just has a little bit of that almost crumbly quality to it. Not exactly crumbly. It's not like a liquid lipstick that crumbles off. Like, some are really, really bad. It's just that at the end of the day, you can see that it wears off in that way, but it is transfer proof, so it takes a bit of time. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like this wears off like super gracefully. I feel like I'm not explaining this properly. I like this liquid lipstick formula, but it's just that I feel like I still have to look in the mirror after like a few hours after I've eaten something, just kind of see if it has worn off gracefully. And I feel like there are just some liquid lipsticks that are a little bit less long wearing that just wear off a little bit more like all over at the same time. This one doesn't do that. As it wears off, you do have to fix the situation a little bit. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me do a quick kiss test with this shade so you can see. There's just a tiny bit on my hand, but basically this is transfer proof, and if I would go and drink some tea and eat something, it will look good for a long time. But at the end of the day, it can look a little bit rough because it is such a powdery formula. So keep that in mind. That's gonna be it for this lip swatching video. Let me know what your favorite one was, which one you think I should wear more often, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.